Love me.
Hello, very welcome to another video with pleasure of relationship. In this video, we are going to talk about 9 the main factor that shows that your emotional relationship has reached the end of the line. The beginning of any mutual relationship begins with the promise of being together. But sometimes, over time and for various reasons, the relationship no longer has that initial passion and love. Sometimes the bad days of a relationship outweigh the good days, and good memories give way to fights. This situation continues to the point that one or both parties cannot tolerate the continuation of the relationship. But the question is, what are the signs of the end of the relationship? Before saying these signs, subscribe to our channel to support us. And press the bell to be the first to see our videos. Thank you. The first sign: you have too many arguments and fights. Fights are part of an emotional relationship, but if these fights continue, and you have an argument every day, it will be a wake-up call for the end of your relationship. These fights sometimes occur over the smallest issues, and the two sides of the relationship get tired over time. The second sign: criticism, complaints, and grievances. A relationship in which there is constant complaining, criticism, and comparison can be a serious warning to the end of the relationship. Because if this issue continues, the person's self-confidence in the relationship will gradually disappear, and this means the end of the relationship. If you are constantly criticized, and your emotional partner objects to everything you do, such as the type of clothing, makeup, appearance, type of speech, etc., know that this relationship will not last. The third sign: being skeptical. Doubt is one of the most toxic types of mistrust. So if you are in a relationship where you constantly doubt each other and oversee each other too much, know that this relationship will end in a while. It must be said that a skeptic cannot be optimistic under any circumstances and is usually pessimistic about everything. Constantly checking the phone, over-controlling, exploring the personal belongings of the emotional partner are among the symptoms of doubt. The fourth sign: change of mentalities. In the early days of a relationship, you have a certain mentality of each other, but the more you live together and get to know each other, these perceptions disappear. You see your partner as he really is, your partner does not see you as he is before, and the differences become more and more intense. You feel like you lost someone you once knew, and your partner feels the same way. These new characters that have appeared in you are not together, and you are no longer intimate with each other. As a result, it will be very difficult for you to stay together, and this relationship will not last. The fifth sign: increase of misunderstandings. Sometimes it does not matter what you say or do, your partner misunderstands the meaning and intent behind what you are saying. In such a situation, you should sit down and talk to each other honestly. Most of the time, this honesty leads to separation, which of course is not a bad thing considering the deteriorating situation. It's bad to spend most of your life with someone who is worthless and does not even try to understand you. When everything you say or do is wrong with your partner, the situation in such a situation becomes unbearable and eventually your mental health is endangered. The sixth sign: anger and rage. Your emotional partner is extremely angry and responds to even the smallest of issues with anger and rage. He is also very protective of the relationship and is not even willing to hear anything from you about it. The seventh sign: your meetings are cold. The other party is not as excited as before, he may not even accept invitations, and make excuses for it even when you are. It is generally not a two-person space, and usually invites you to a meeting or party. Sign 8. Your partner is making excuses. Everything you do seems to be wrong, and your emotional partner is constantly criticizing each and every one of your actions. Clearly, being criticized is a warning sign that your partner is actually dissatisfied with a more important issue that he or she is not talking about. The ninth sign: the suffering of the relationship. An emotional relationship should make you happy and passionate, so if you are angry, unhappy and depressed and you are looking for the joys of a relationship in the past, be sure that this person is not right for you. A relationship in which you are constantly happy one day and bad the next will not end. Thank you for watching our video to the end. If you like this video and such topics, be sure to subscribe so that we can make more interesting videos with your support. Thank you.